video on building a PC. This one is a real simple PC, but a fun one at that. It's going to be a mini-itx system that I'm building for somebody that just wants to check internet and play Facebook games. So I'm going to try not even putting a graphics card in it. And if we do have to, it'll probably just be a GT 710. And what we have for build is the Tower 100 Snow Edition. I know some of you are looking forward to the Sagotep case to get built in that, and that is coming along. I had my motherboard crap out on me on my daily rig, so I'm waiting for the Boxing Day sales to come up, and we'll go get a motherboard then and a new CPU, because might as well upgrade to the what is it, the Z690 now. I'm on the 390 with the 9900K, so I'll go with a new setup and a new CPU. And then we'll build, hopefully, that Sagotep case if I get an ATX card. And if I don't get an ATX card, then we'll be back in the Fantex case, if it's an eATX. Yeah. But I do want to build in that soon, so I will. Trust me, I will. Back to this. The Tower 100. I actually bought this thinking at an online auction, and I thought it was the full-size tower, going for super cheap. Didn't really read the description. It's the mini-itx system, so here we are with the mini-itx build. I got some RAM that's left over because of that motherboard that crapped out. Two of the RAM slots never worked in that either, so I've got extra RAM laying around. Pulled this into my work computer, and yeah, it's what is it? Ballistics 8 gig sticks, 3000 megahertz. Good RAM. Been using it for a while. We've got a 9600K used, Thermaltake cooler. Had to put a little bit of color in this. I don't know, why not? This is an interesting one, never heard of. Believe it's made in Korea. Yes, made in Korea. 512 gigabyte SSD, Tammuz GKM 330. Never heard of it before, but I imagine it works just fine. Good price. Now, 2 generations old, or is it 3 now? Z390, Z690, 3 generations, yeah. It's getting hard to find motherboard replacements, so I got a refurbished one. I believe it's refurbished, yeah. ROG Strix B360i Gaming mini-itx motherboard. And that's about the only one that I could find that shipped from Canada and didn't take 30 days to get here. Because the person that I'm building this PC for leaves soon and can't have 30 days waiting. For power supply, we picked up a 550 watt Focus Seasonic power supply. Should be more than enough for this rig. Like I said, there's no actual gaming going on it. Internet, Netflix, Poker Stars. Let's take a look at the case since it's from an auction and we haven't looked at it yet. And see if it's all there. See if we can even start this build. Okay. The Tower 100. 3 times the tempered glass. I actually didn't know this came in a mini system. Didn't know this case existed. A little dusty there. Outside right. It looks like it's brand new. Got the instructions with it still. There we have it. I'm going to go with this is brand new, never been built in. Maybe somebody did the same thing I did and then sent it off to the auction. Removable top. It's got a screen in there. Looks like it has good airflow. I believe that's one of the qualities of this case from the bigger one was the quality of the airflow. It's got lots of vents here on the side, vent on the back, vents down on the bottom, all the way around, vents down here. So pull the back panel off first. Another screen back here. I guess that's the fan screen up here. I guess that's an intake up here. Exhaust must be out of the top. Well, I'm glad it came with fans because I didn't buy any. I do have some spares laying around. You got one intake fan. Looks like you can put a 140 here as well. I'll see if I have a 140 that's in good shape. The top looks like another 140, maybe. Oh, so here we have HDD, SDD, SDD, SSD. Yes, that's it. Okay, we can take this panel out. Let's just keep taking panels out. So it shows a spot for fan screws, SSD screws, and HDD screws. So it looks like maybe you can either put 2 SSDs or 2 HDDs on here, or a mix of both. But I don't think you can put all 4. Let's clear up some of the stuff. I'll just read you from the box, because why not? Clearance, your GPU cooler max height, 190 millimeters if you're using an air cooler, or I guess any cooler. Graphics card, maximum length is 330 millimeters, and PSU max length of 180 millimeters, which I believe is just the common size. You can put 3 140s or 3 120s for fans, and 4 hard drives, 2 on that back case, and then 2 on the side somewhere that we haven't got to yet. There you go, box reading. Okay, we got our power supply tray. Looks like we got to take those 4 screws out. Nice little rubber piece here to feed all your wires through. And one more piece down here we can take off, which is not finger tight at all. Okay, so the releases for the front and the sides are on the bottom here. Let's see if this just falls right out. Oh, that just takes the little bottom pieces off, okay. Having a look. Alright, to get the top case off, there's 5 screws all together, and it just pops off. And then glass slides up and out of the way. Oh, the whole side's come off, okay, cool. Lots of airflow in this case. It's pretty skeletonized now. I'm gonna have a look to see what I have for fans, and we'll jump into getting this built. We're gonna stick with the 120s because I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a ceiling, there's paint, trim. Yeah, I've done a lot of work down here to this space, and I've moved a lot of stuff. I don't know where those fans are right now. 120s will work just fine. All right. I think what I'll do is bring you in closer, put you on a time lapse as we build this. Or do you want to see it built? Dilemmas. Let's start with the motherboard. That we can time lapse.
Huh. I know what they want. 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 Right. Right. Right.
complete system. It doesn't have the Thermaltake cooler, as you'll notice. The Thermaltake was a little too fat for that motherboard, so I had to use a stock Intel cooler. It's unfortunate, but it fit. And that's the most important thing, isn't it? You need to have cooling. Can't run a CPU without cooling. Let's see if it turns on. No. There we go. Don't know what was going on there. Are we gonna get a boot screen? Probably not. So I guess maybe it's just go right into BIOS. There is no Windows or anything loaded. New CPU installed, please set it. There we go, booted. Awesome. We'll go ahead and get Windows 10 Pro loaded onto this and get everything booted up, and I'll give you a nice video around the tower here. There we have it, the Thermaltake Tower 100 with a mini-itx Asus build, 9600K CPU, Seasonic power supply, Tamu's SSD, and we're booted. No video graphics card. Not going to set up the Windows because this isn't for me, it's for somebody else. I'll let them do that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed hanging out while I built this computer. I hope you enjoyed the mini-itx Tower 100. I do recommend it if you're looking for a nice, clean looking case for a mini-itx build. This one's definitely it. You can put a full-length video card in there. They left you a lot of room for that, so that's pretty sweet. There's a ton of room for airflow. You can put a cooler in the top here, and I think just the 2 fans, that's it. So make sure you get good controllable fans. I did actually find my bag of fans, and I swapped out the Thermaltake 3-wire 120s for some Be Quiet 140s with PWM 4-wire. So that'll help the system run pretty good. But like I said, it's only running on Chrome and Facebook games and Poker Stars and Poker something, Poker. I don't know. Probably just a lot of poker. Well, we'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll be doing that Psychotep G5 case. Really want to get that done. And you can see behind me is my PC. That's the one that died. So we'll be cannibalizing that to make another PC. See you later. Have a good day.